In the market today, there are so many different options, and Ryobi is not making it easy. These are the two brand new options. This is the compact inflator, and this is the bigger version of the inflator. And you've got to choose which one you really want. Now, for DIYers and homeowners, these are the two that you're really going to choose from because they have a great value, and they're on the 18-volt 1 Plus system. And today, we're going to test them both out so you can see the difference and maybe make that informed decision you really need to. My name's Brent. This is Live Free and Tool On. Let's go! I never thought that I would be looking at tire inflators and air mattress blow-up machines and comparing them as much as what I've been doing over the past week. What you are looking at are two of probably the most popular little inflators that you're going to see because they are battery powered. And why is that important? Because this is the 18-volt 1 Plus Ryobi battery, and they have over 300 tools, and this is in that lineup. Now, between the two, you're going to have the small one. This can only inflate tires, and it has a couple different little attachments on the back of it right there. So that's for like the pinch valves and the little floaties that you put around your arms and different things like that. And you got all those little attachments, but mainly I use it for tires, and most people use it for tires. Now, this one here, it does, if you take a look, it does the air mattresses on this side. It deflates them and it inflates them, and then it's got the tires. Now, I love the tire portion of it, and they both have digital displays on them, and they both look pretty similar, and they work very similar to each other. They're really nice, and can't really complain about them. I will say this is $80. This is $40 for the tool only, so don't expect that you're going to get a battery and all these other things about them. This one has a robust big tube that comes off of here, and that's how you blow up the air mattresses and stuff like that. I've never really used it for that, but I don't use air mattresses that often. But if you go camping a lot and you need the air mattress, then that's probably your tool. So what I'm going to test out today is I have this tire off my tractor. Now this is off of the 80-volt Ryobi tractor, and this is a 20 by 8 by 8 whatever. Anyways, I have 5 pounds in this, and I'm going to pump it up to 15 pounds. Now, since this is a low pressure situation, we're really working off volume and how fast we can do it. Not necessarily the high pressure like you would a camper or a 2,500, 3,500, or 4,500 ton truck, which goes from 70 to like 100 PSI to 120 PSI. Really what this is going to show you, and the reason why is because this is rated, this little one is really rated for small tires, you know, wheelbarrow tires and other things like that, bicycle tires, and that's why I keep this around, because my kids can use it a little bit easier than they can use this one. It's more compact and I can put it in different places. Now, it's not rated for bigger tires, but if you really need to use it in a pinch, I'm pretty sure you would be okay. This one right here is rated for higher volume. They're both rated for 160 PSI. This just is double the cost. So, without waiting, let's go ahead and jump into the testing, and then we can talk about it in a minute. Here we go. All you need to do is you're going to press that right there until you get to your desired pressure, and there we go, 15 PSI. It has a 2-foot long hose on it. Typical connection that you would see on anything. I think like the most popular connection in history. So we're going to hook it up, push it down, squeeze it really tight, and I've got what, 4.5 PSI. Now, hold on, we got a couple things we got to do here. I have a little sound meter here, and hopefully at the same time press start in 3, 2, 1. That took 54 seconds and, let's see, 92 dB Okay, so we're going to get this one started. This also has a 2-foot hose, but this connection, see here if you can see that, actually is a quick connection. Love it. So we're going to turn it on, and this one, before I forget, check it out, it actually has a light too, has a nice service light on here. So we're going to turn that off. We're going to set this to 15 psi. We're back down to 5 psi right now as well. And we'll get this started. Alright, as you can see, it is set to 15 psi. Same distance in between. We're going to go ahead and get this hooked up. That's all that took. And let's get the timer started. Like I did before, try and do it at the same time in 3, 2, 1. We will stop that at 54 seconds. Let's get my little coffee break in here. Oh, it's always worth it. Now, the maximum for that is 87. So, we learned that this one and this one, there are some differences. You have differences in the connections, right? So, the connections right here are different. This one's cheaper, this one looks a little better, but this one is the tried and true classic that you would see on pretty much anything. This one's quieter. It's bigger, but it's quieter than this one. Now, the time differential between the two. They're basically, I don't know, kind of the same, right? So, I think it's negligible, the time difference that this is quieter than this one. I think what it really comes down to is the abilities of the machines themselves. This one can inflate and deflate, you know, large volume items like an air mattress, and that makes a lot of sense. This one can't do that, but it can pump up your tires. Easier to put into your car. Now, is this going to have the biggest and best when you get to a big tire and you really want to put 100 psi in it or 75 psi? You know what? I think it'll do it, but I think it's going to take a long time in order for it to get done. I think this one, when pressure comes, or when push comes to shove, right, or pressure comes to resistance, because when it's low volume, such as this at 15 psi, these are going to perform at their best rate possible, right? They're going to perform amazing. But it's whenever you start to hit that pressure and the resistance within a tire that you're working against the pressure working in. You have to overcome that 50, 70, 80, or 90 pounds pushing back at you. That's where this one's going to shine a little bit more. But do you have a high pressure tire or do you not? This is for the smaller tires. This is for the bigger ones. This is 40, this is 80. I tried to do a test that was comparable, that maybe will resonate with my watchers or people that are out there in the market for these, right? These are really attractive tools, especially on the platform and in the biggest retailer in America, which is the Home Depot. And this is the biggest DIY brand, which is Ryobi. I hope that you all found something informational and helpful from this video. If you did, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the notification bell as well so you can see this type of content whenever I come out with it. And I do other types of DIY and projects and all that good stuff too. But until next time, my name is Brent. This is Live Free and Tool On. Take care. Get out there. Go build something. Make mistakes. Learn from your mistakes. Pass it on to the next generation, and we will all be better for it at the end of the day. Take care.